This is the new Super 35 version of the Ranger Zoom series from Laowa.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hey everyone, Graham Ayler-Sheldon here from CineD.com. Welcome again to NAB 2024. I'm here at the Laowa booth, joined by Marcus. How's it going, Marcus?
I'm going fine, thank you.
Well, look, we have several new Zooms in front of us here that cover Super 35. You're calling them the Rangers. I know there's full-frame versions of the Rangers, right? Okay, so at a high level, what are we looking at here?
So we are looking at the Ranger Super 35 Compact Cine Zoom series. So it basically covers three lenses from 11mm to 18mm, 17mm to 50mm, and 50mm to 130mm. So it basically covers over 11x of the zoom range. So it's going to give you a very extended zoom range if you are going to mount the lenses on car rigs, on different kinds of occasions as well. Yeah.
Well, and they also, I mean, they feel incredibly light too. Can you talk just about how light these Zooms are?
These Zooms are actually around 1.6 pounds for each of the lens. So it's going to work great for your very compact cameras like the Komodo X or the FX30. And we also have some mirrorless mounts designated for them. So if you are going to use these cameras for these lenses on different jobs, they are the lenses to go for.
E-mount, RF mount, what do you have available mount-wise?
We have the Nikon Z, L mount, Fuji X mount, Canon RF, and Sony E mount available as an interchangeable bayonet, so people can adapt to different camera system if they want to. And these lenses, we actually have a very well-controlled chromatic aberration, a very invisible focus breathing, as well as very well-controlled flare suit, yeah. And then also observe it's going to work great perfectly.
Price point and availability for the Super 35 Ranger series, do you have that yet?
Yeah. So these lenses are going to launch at the beginning of May, and for the single lens, it's going to be available for just $1,999 for a single lens. But for the free lens set, it's going to price at $5,700. So it's going to be very affordable for filmmakers who are going to utilize different sort of focal lengths on their jobs.
Do you think it matches well with any of your other products, or can you describe the characteristics of these Zooms beyond sort of, lack of chromatic aberration and fairly controlled focus breathing? And
well, we also have very well-designed optics for our different kinds of lenses, for our spherical lenses especially. So the color rendition, the sharpness, and everything is going to be top-notch for these lenses too. And then, yeah, we have different mount system for these lenses, and optically and the construction, they are going to be very suitable for filmmakers that are around the world and going to do some solo filmmaking to professional feature filmmaking. They are going to do like music videos or commercial shootings too.
So, one thing I've always been curious about is your adoption of the Canon RF mount. So, I mean, not too many people in the industry have been able to go to Canon RF at this point.
Yeah, because we know that there are needs for Canon RF zoom lenses. That's why we are building these lenses for Super 35 system of the Canon RF systems to give them a lot more options for their cine users to do different kinds of shootings on different locations, yeah.
But just to be clear, so the distinction though is that you don't have autofocus mechanisms in your Canon RF glass. Got it. And I'm looking at maybe, are these 0.8 pitch gears on the side?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we make all of our lenses 0.8 more gears, so it's going to work with a lot of focus gears, and yeah.
Is the distance the same, so you can remove it seems like it is.
Exactly. We have the unified gear position for all of these three focal lengths. And if you are talking about if they are going to have a very robust cine housing, we also have that too. And we also have a 77 filter thread diameter as well as the 18mm outer diameter. so people can mount different filters, diffusers, and different kinds of stuff like metaboards on it too.
Marcus, thank you so much for walking me around the new Ranger Super 35 version from Laowa. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Graham. Thank you for interviewing me.
All right, guys, that's it from us here at the Laowa booth at NAB 2024. Stay tuned for more continuing coverage from the show. And if you have time, we love it when you hit like and subscribe. And you'll see more content exactly like this. Thanks, guys.